So the Snuggle Nook, what will soon be infamous Snuggle Nook. I feel like it's everybody's favorite part of the house when they come in the house. It has a really interesting backstory. So when we first saw the house, the first time we came to see it, there was a beautiful, so that little corner of the house was one that immediately just spoke to me. I think I loved the steel frame metal doors that opened up onto the yard. And then right there where that nook is now was this beautifully appointed little open office. And it was just styled so beautifully. It looked like almost something out of the 1800s. It almost looked like it had been preserved from when the house was originally built, truly. It had this beautiful marble bust in there, and I just felt so drawn to that space. But I kept thinking, man, I just want to sit in this space. I just want to kind of lounge in here. I don't think I would want to work in here. And so I was actually on Pinterest and I saw this kind of like reading nook, and I thought, oh my God, what if we make that entire nook into just one big area to rest, like with a mattress, kind of like a built-in day bed in that space, to really just snuggle up as a family and read, and the kids can read and just be right off of the kitchen. And so as we were really getting into designing the renovation of the home, we originally pinpointed that as something that we really wanted to explore. And then I think it was one of the first things we knew we wanted when we brought Prudence in. We were like, and there's this nook that we want to do. And so Prudence had a great idea for making it a sort of starting ground and resting ground for kind of what the style of the home is. So it's almost a little microcosm of the house as a whole.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the little jewel box, I think, you know, and that was kind of the term I had in my head for that room, but I wanted that room to be all about a play on pattern, because in a small space you can really do dramatic things. And so, you know, doing a beautiful toile with an edgy floral and, you know, a kind of edgy geometric shade really came together quite beautifully. And then that dark black ceiling from LETs is just, you know, really amazing. The space is, I think, super feminine, but also has got great edge to it in a way that, you know, isn't overly feminine. Kyle could be in there, Major could be in there, anyone could be in there and not feel like they're just enveloped in flowers, but more just in the cool contrast of color and black.
Totally, and I have this thing for neon as well. I think it's just really modern and of the moment and cool. And so we had this piece of artwork that actually the artist who lived in our home at the turn of the century for many decades, for 5 decades actually, she had done this drawing that we were lucky enough to get from the previous owners of the home, and they gave it to us, and we wanted to really put it there. And Prudence had this amazing idea to frame it out in this beautiful neon acrylic frame. So I just love the juxtaposition, as I do in sort of our entire home and as a theme throughout, to have the contrast of old and new and the marriage of old and new, so that they really seem and feel as though they blend together seamlessly, with a real respect to what's come before in the house, but also a nod to the future and what we'll be creating there as a family.
Oh, absolutely.